This December, I had the opportunity to see Moto again for the first time since the show had been aired. I also got to meet Corey from season 1 for the first time. We had an absolute blast at a show in Colorado Springs. One of the really special things that happened is that Moto sent both Corey and I away with a huge bag of goodies. And the one caveat being that we have to use these in a build. And I am so excited to share some of these crazy pieces with you. Moto has an absolutely amazing selection of parts back home and really wanted to share some of that with us and generously gave us some really, really epic parts. So let's take a look at the pieces. Started out with these 3 trans glitter dark pink castle towers, the same style that you'd see in the 2001-2002 Harry Potter sets. These are from Belleville. I couldn't tell you what years and what sets exactly came with these, but this is a part that has not been produced in a while. It is super unique. This isn't just trans dark pink, this is trans dark glitter pink. No idea how I'm gonna use these, but I'm not gonna use them as castle towers. That's my one challenge to myself. I'm gonna think a little crazier than that. Maybe it becomes the cockpit of a ship, who knows? So continuing on the trans dark pink, we have some doors as well. 2 with the glitter, 2 without. I can see these being wings for something. They could be the entrance to a great castle. I feel like these would be great to incorporate into the wings of a sci-fi ship. I'm feeling spaceship with this. This color is just so spacey to me. Even though the parts are very clearly castle, it makes me want to build a spaceship. Love these. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Moto. I have no idea why, but Moto had just so many of these from the Newt Scamander's Case of Creatures. They might come in another set as well. I'll have to double check that. But basically, it's a white wing with the gold paint on the wing tips. Very pretty piece. These are all factory sealed as well, which is so epic. So these things are not scratched at all, very well protected. I have Newt Scamander's case, obviously, so I have 6 of these now. Very excited if I can incorporate all 6 of them into a build. It's gonna make for an interesting architectural detail even. Corey's color of choice was pearl gold, and boy oh boy did Moto have a lot of pearl gold. Got a bag of lightsaber blades, ingot pieces, and 2x2 tiles. So I have a few of these, maybe from the Minecraft sets. They're included as gold ingots as well. So very interestingly here, you can actually see we have both variations of pearl gold. One is darker than the other, so that's fun to have a little bit of both. I don't mind the color variations. I think that adds a new level of texture to your builds. So if you have a bunch of these lined up side by side, that could actually create a really cool effect. Very useful piece. This can be used for all sorts of things. Armor plating, bricks, you name it. Such a great detail piece in a great color as well. Speaking of great detail pieces, I mean, the lightsaber blades. It looks like we got both colors of pearl gold in there too, which is pretty exciting. These are so versatile. The perfect greebling piece. Love these. Very excited to have so many of these in pearl gold. And then the 2x2s. Obviously, I love tiles. Who builds and doesn't love tiles? Come on. So awesome to have all these. These are going to be used for a little bit of everything. I have no problem putting these guys to use. So the one dark orange piece that Moto did remember to bring were the pips, which is something that I could use far more than any other dark orange piece he could have given me. I only have maybe 5 of these things. However many Diagon Alley came with, that's how many I have. But dark orange pips, 1x1 round plates. I'm gonna use these for literally everything. I'm so excited to have like a proper amount now. Thank you, Moto. You gave me some awesome things, but this gets me the most excited because I love dark orange. I love dark orange little pieces. This is very practical. Not much to say about these. You all know what a pip looks like. It's a beautiful piece. I'm very excited to use it. On that note too, I also got a bunch of dark tan. I did only have, again, 3 or 4 dark tan. These originally appeared in the large mosaic sets. I think they're showing up in a few smaller kits now too. Again, a very practical piece. Going to be great for my castle walls. Very excited to use all these bad boys. Okay, now we're getting to the really, really cool stuff. Moto made sure to send me away with 2 factory sealed bags of these trans neon green weapons from Ninjago. These are some really, really unique pieces in a really, really unique color. These would have been great for my Sept of Baylor explosion. I could have used these all over the place, but I will definitely put these to use. It's gonna hurt to take them out of the bag, but they're still really awesome, and I definitely will be taking them out of the bag. Don't you worry, Moto. So this is my baggie of odds and ends here. They did try to recruit me to Denlug. That's a custom printed Denlug tile. I've actually got 2 of those on a classic Colorado license plate. Very epic. I live in Minnesota, so I'm not joining Denlug, I'm sorry. I got a bunch of really cool weapons here. These are gonna be awesome, especially for my bazaar scene that I have going on. Really awesome. And then we have another Ninjago weapon there, dual molded with the white plastic up the middle. That's a really, really beautiful piece. I'm thinking of a lot of sci-fi builds with these transparent colors. Great pieces, very useful. Now we're getting to like 2 pieces I barely knew existed. These, from what I understand, are Batman accessories. So these are like grenades or some sort of explosive, all in this flat silver color. I believe it's flat silver. Aren't these awesome? They don't even look Lego. If I had come across these in a bulk lot, I would have been very skeptical if these are Lego. But there is actually the Lego logo on these things. They are official. I'm gonna have to start doing some sci-fi building because these are such fantastic sci-fi greebles. Speaking of sci-fi greebles, we got a few more of these obscure Batman accessory pieces. This piece especially seems so un-Lego to me. And that is this textured 2x2 round tile. Yes, that is actual Lego, again in flat silver, but you can see that there are actual holes in it. So it is pretty similar to a 2x2 tile, but there's all this extra 3D detailing in the mold itself. Absolutely crazy piece. And then the last piece from these, no idea what to call this, but so interesting. I'm curious to work out if there's any connections beyond the obvious. Is this part here able to connect to something, like the inside of it? I know the outside's not looking too promising. I don't know. So we got an anti-stud on the bottom, stud on the top, bar connection here. I don't know if the rest of this... Oh, it's supposed to be some sort of grappling hook. That's what it is. It's just really, really big. Crazy parts. Great sci-fi greebling. I've saved the best for last. These were things that Moto very graciously gave to me. Chrome elements. I have to double check what these specifically came with.
So I'm editing right now, and I just found out that these parts actually were only included in 3 Jack Stone sets of all things, which I find absolutely hilarious.
They are in fantastic condition. None of the chrome is peeling or anything. I am scared to attach these to anything. Look at the shine on these. I am going to put these to great use. These are such beautiful parts. Thank you, Moto, for entrusting them to my care. If you've seen any of Moto's work, you better believe that Moto could put all these pieces to far better use than I ever could. He is such a fantastic builder, especially with weird, obscure pieces. But I'm gonna try to do you proud with these ones. And that brings us to the last piece, which is something I've always wanted to have. He just threw it in my bag. This is the chrome drill from Rock Raiders, the precursor to one of my favorite themes, Power Miners. One thing Power Miners did not do was include any chrome elements, but the drills in Rock Raiders were actually chromed. So actually on the tip here is a stud with the Lego logo, which is pretty awesome. For connections, it looks like on the back a single pin is going to do the trick. So this piece came in only 2 Rock Raiders sets. both from 1999, of course, one of them being 4940 Granite Grinder, and the other being 4970 Chrome Crusher. Great alliteration with the names there. This is a rare boy. Very, very cool piece. I am definitely going to have to make a Power Miners build that utilizes this because I am a Power Miners guy. Rock Raiders was just a little too early. I would have been 1 year old when Rock Raiders came out. So that's it. That is what I am going to call the Moto Haul. And Moto, I hope you're watching this. Thank you so much for all these fantastic pieces. I hope I can do you proud and put these things to good use. I'm so excited to use so many of them. Obviously, I'll be using these on everything from now on. I'm hoping to make some pretty cool sci-fi builds, not too unlike the stuff that you're doing. If you are not familiar with Moto's portfolio, you need to check it out. Thank you so much, Moto. Hope I can see you again soon, and maybe I'll give you some weird parts this time around. And thank you everyone else for watching. Let's go build some things.